Now, Sri Lanka's economic recovery remains on track, but clouds are forming on the global horizon. The IMF has approved another $350 million disbursement under its ongoing bailout program and praising the progress, but it also warns that global trade tensions and US tariffs could threaten that momentum. Sri Lanka entered a deep financial crisis 3 years ago when foreign currency reserves dried up. But since locking in a $2.9 billion 4-year IMF program in March 2023, the island nation has started turning the corner. This week, the IMF approved a fourth review, releasing $350 million in fresh funds. But trade tensions could derail that progress. The US imposed 44% tariffs on $3 billion of Sri Lankan exports earlier this year. Though those duties are now temporarily suspended, a baseline 10% tariff still applies, creating uncertainty. The IMF warns that if shocks hit, Sri Lanka must be ready to adjust policies quickly. To keep the recovery on track, Sri Lanka must also finalize debt restructuring deals. The country reached a preliminary deal with lenders last year to restructure $22.5 billion, including $4.75 billion with China. The IMF says price stability, tight budgets and creditor coordination are all key. Sri Lanka is expected to grow 3.5% this year, building on last year's 5% rebound. But as the IMF notes, global trade shocks could threaten that progress, making steady policy making more important than ever.